So this is a visualization technique that I learned from my Sifu, Bruce Lee, the dragon. And it just happens to be the year 2024, which is the year of the dragon. So why not use a dragon technique? I learned this by reading his book, The Tao of Jeet Kune. I'm going to read you the quote now. He says, I have a system of ridding my mind of negative thoughts. I visualize myself writing them down on a piece of paper. I then imagine myself crumpling up the paper, lighting it on fire, and burning it to a crisp. Bruce Lee. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you for trying to make a difference, writing that book, trying to spread a positive message on this planet. I love you, dog. So what Bruce was saying is that his visualization technique, it's just in his mind. So if he was struggling at the gym, he was in a tournament, he was in his normal life, and you know how we get those thoughts just saying, you know, just like that day in bed when you can't get out of bed, man, everything sucks. I ain't worth nothing. I ain't doing nothing, right? You know how that happens. But even in our normal lives on a good day, we'll get those things creeping in and, you know, making us more insecure. So this is for the smokers, but you can use this for any bad habits or just any really things that you want, you know, as a weakness and you want to improve on. But again, Bruce would do it in his mind. So when he was in one of those situations, he would visualize himself writing on a piece of paper, I suck. I can't kick anyone's ass. Right? And then he would set it on fire in his mind and watch the words burn before his mind's eye. But what I recommend, it's a great technique to utilize, but we should all just really do it once, okay? Like physically get a piece of paper and write it down. And I've done it a couple of times in my life. I'm about to do it right here tonight. So if you're a smoker watching this, which I hope you are, the first thing you guys got to write, you got to write 2 things for me, and then you write whatever else you want. You don't have to write anything else if you don't want to. Maybe, you know, you're Jesus. You're perfect, but you smoke. Jesus that smokes. Imagine that. Write down on your first, you don't have to number them, just your first sentence is going to be, I need a cigarette. Right? And then I want a cigarette will be number 2. So just, that's your first 2 lines. I use an index card. You can use a piece of paper, whatever you want. So that's your first 2. I need a cigarette. Next line, I want a cigarette. And then feel free to add other things that are negative qualities that you don't like, or negative things, negative thoughts that are constantly making you insecure, constantly attacking you because you know they're not true. And you could be having a good day and then something happens. Now all of a sudden you're yelling at yourself again. What's wrong with us? So I will share with you a couple of the ones that I wrote. We have, I need a cigarette. I want a cigarette. I can't stop smoking. I am addicted to cigarettes. I'm worthless. I'm lazy. And I'm not going to go into the rest of them. And then what I want you to do is sign that sucker and put today's date. Today's date is Mardi Gras, February 13th. Hope y'all had a happy Fat Tuesday. I sure did. This was a great one. This was one of the better ones that I've had in a long time. So once you have that on a piece of paper, we want to set it on fire. So I'm going to stick mine to this little piece of metal here, and where's the fire? All right. I got to go find something to light this. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. So, I want you to light it on fire. Where is he at? I want you to light it on fire and watch the words burn before your eyes. Because what this is going to do is now, when these thoughts appear, you can visualize your memory now. You don't have to be Bruce Lee and just use imagination. Now you have hardcore video data in your brain to use. That's why this is so powerful. So here we go. Here's my list. Where is he at? There he is. And just watch the words burn. Where's he at? That shit's gone from my life. It's gone. So that's the visualization technique. We learned it from Bruce Lee, the Tao of Jeet Kune. Okay? He never actually published that book in his lifetime because he died while he was writing it. And it was his a widowed wife who published it for us. So thank you, Miss Linda Lee Caldwell. That book really changed my life, and if you would not have published it, my path probably would have been a lot longer, we'll put it that way. And so that's the visualization technique from the one and only the Dragon in the Year of the Dragon on Mardi Gras 2024. Y'all be good. Mixx, I'm out.